it's going to be one of those videos that I do a 2-in-1, 2 stories, 1 video kind of thing, and don't go there with your brains. Hello and welcome to this video. We are going to be talking about the media stuff today, which is basically Lee Gregory being interviewed by the press. And we are going to be talking about Xisco's press conference. Again, not impressed with it again, to be fair. But what we'll do first, we will talk about Lee Gregory. And Lee Gregory delivers a very honest assessment. He said it's a little lower for obvious reasons. We know the game plan and what we have to do. It's never going to be easy. A new manager coming in, new player coming in. We're going to just getting down to it and trying to stick to the game plan, and we know it will come good. Very similar to things that Josh Windass has said. It's really good that Josh Windass is saying the similar things. It says that 2 senior pros and the team are on the same hymn sheet pretty much. He went on to say we're building, we deserve the point on Saturday. Everyone can see that. If you can see it and we can feel it, we know results are coming. He got presented with the much changed squad with fresh faces and the high of the promotion last season. As I just said, Josh Windass spoke passionately in the week, encouraged the squad for more responsibility over direction, and a sentiment which Gregory agreed with. It's a case of getting on with it, listening to the manager and what he wants, and trying to put it into practice, he said. It was never going to be easy, it's never going to be quick turnaround, but I do feel like the lads are getting somewhere. You need to give a bit of time, it's a big change, we need time to adapt to it. We're all building on something, and I can see it going to come good. We just need to come sooner rather than later. The gaffer gives us a way of playing, but once we cross that white line, it's over to us, and if we're not doing what he asked, it's not going to work. It's down to us. He said this before. Christmas, first season in League One, Darren Moore said, if once we cross that line, it's down to us. If we're not doing it, that's on us. We have to be the one to do it. And the thing is, I get what people say. The manager is responsible for what the players do on the pitch because he's the one giving them their directions. But if they're not following his directions and not losing the concentration when they're following his directions, it kind of thing. He said also the time for excuses over. He said senior figure to step up and help the less experienced one. We need to pull the young lads through, he said. We can't just keep using the excuses. We can't keep saying it's a long season. There's a lot of games. At what point do you turn around and go, oh crap, we've got 15 games left and we're a mile behind? He's right. But the fact that this is a senior pro coming out and saying this again says they think it's going to work. And I know people are going to go, well, he's going to say this. He wants to get employed. He's playing games. He's got to keep playing. I don't think Gregory's the kind of person to mince his words. He said in the end, we need to start listening better and learning better and do it on the pitch. Hopefully by time we're not too far away and we crack on. And again, this is another senior player coming out and saying, this is on us. We need to be the one to do this. And it's what I said. I said it when Josh said it. Honest and brutal. Lee Gregory. Honest and brutal. I absolutely love it. So, on Xisco's press, you got asked what his life at Hillsborough was like. He's like, disappointed with our results. We made individual mistakes at last minute and we've lost points. We need to work very hard for success. Everyone wants to be better right now. It's full power to open our points against Leeds. He said on performances, we improved in the last third. We had chances to kill the game. We had problems in pre-season. We've had this problem for the last 2-3 years and not been able to kill games off, to be fair. This isn't something new. We have been known very much last season where I think it was the Lincoln game where we stupidly had like 20 shots or 25 shots and like only 6 on target. We're known for not being a team that's very good at killing games off. He goes on to say, very easy, people speaking about problems, but we need to find the solutions for the squad that we have right now. We need to have a transformation. We need to have transformation like Lions. We need to know what what is our club and how we can improve these situations. League were in the Prem last season, they had dangerous players. If you make mistakes, they will punish you. We need to be prepared for an important game. We need to be 100% and concentrate for the 95 minutes of the game. I like how a lot of managers are using the 5 minutes as the sticking point, because it's like we're going to get a minimum of 5 minutes. They're going to get like 5 minutes of at a time minimum. Xisco says on the international break, it's very important time. You can speak about pre-season. It's very hard for me with how many players we signed and the period adapting they need. These 2 weeks are important for our connection. Tomorrow is the last day for us to sign players. Maybe 2 or 3 players will come close, and we need to work on everything. And such good things are coming soon. Now, 2 or 3. If 2 of these are the midfield, Jeff Hendricks and Isaac Hayden, who we put loan offers in for at the time of recording this from Newcastle, who's that one other person? I still think it's a striker. I still think it's a striker or winger, something of that nature. So it's interesting. Talking about incomings, he says, we need to stop problems that we have first. When we watch the game, we played well, and then in certain situations, we're trying to sign someone for different players. There are some movements in the game where we can have control of the game, but I'll try and give a more consistent process. He said on Hayden and Hendrick, he said, we're trying to sign good players. We're trying to sign players from the Prem and give us something different. And he said that they're working well. He said on outgoing to try and use everyone in the squad. Marvin doesn't play, but everyone plays and had good moments. They have shown me the level they have, and try and use everyone. Again, shows you that he doesn't want to use Marvin Johnson at all. He made that very clear. So I think all the people who like saying stuff, at the end of the day, it is what it is. There's not a lot we can do about it. He made his decision. He said, is there any surprising things that he'd taken over? He said, no, it's normal to improve your situation. He said, we've got 10 players. Basically, he also said, will you be happy when the window closes? He said, we're trying to find some players for consistently. We're trying to reduce the process. I'm happy with the players, 100%. We are in competitions and we need results. On new sign, he said, we're very close with some players. We are working every day to see if we can get it done. He said that throughout the entire of the this transfer window. I want to try and get the point to the fans, and I can understand how they're feeling and sad about the situation. And he's talking about Leeds. Nobody liked these moments. I'm sure we will be happy soon about the results and performance. Right now, it's about getting the balance and take the points. I think we're very close to doing this. He said on the mood of the squad, my job is to try and get the player confident. I'm sure the results will come. And there was one little bit on Byers, but Byers is fit. So you got in this. A senior pro, again, coming out and saying good things about what's going on behind the scenes and how things are going. And you've also got the other part that I love is that you got Xisco being quite honest himself. And the thing is, the problem I have with watching this press conference is he does struggle with some of the pacing of the questions. If you slow down a little bit, it's a little bit easier for him. But I think that's just the case in general. But I thought it was okay. The more I hear the press conference, the more I still feel like we need someone to help him a little bit. But cause I think he's getting confused at times with the question and then not knowing how to answer it. I could be reading too much into that. Again, I think it would be easier if we did these press conferences in person. Then he doesn't seem to have much of a problem when he's doing in-person stuff at the end of games. But he does when it seems to be over a Zoom call. I don't know. But we will see what happens. But press conference, decent. If you could remember that there's a transfer deadline stream tomorrow. There's a preview tomorrow. And there is a stream tonight at 6. No, it's not. 7. It's the roundup because I can't do a roundup tomorrow because we are doing the transfer deadline. So, let me know what you think. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I did like Gregory's comments. I thought it was good.